Hey guys, what's up? It's Dangeles, and welcome to my TU25 overview video. It's a long-awaited moment, guys. You want to hear my opinions on the new update, and I'm going to show you guys some of the stuff that has come out in this most recent Minecraft console update. And we're just going to go through it, check it all out, and get my opinions on it. We're going to go through everything. So it's TU25 on 360, CU14, which stands for Content Update on Xbox One, and I think it's like 1.1.7 on PlayStation, or I don't even know, something like that. But anyway, let's just get into the stuff here. So we're gonna start off with the Minecraft store and go to skin packs. We have the Minecon 2015 skin pack, which just came out. We got Big Ben right there in the background, and it's basically just a couple of variations of Steve and Alex, like the main default skins with a bunch of different capes. So if you still use default skins, Steve or Alex, then you got some capes for yourself, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into all the stuff that you guys actually care about, and that is the gameplay. So first things first, when you open up the menu here, we have a completely new interface. So this is pretty cool. We have obviously all my worlds. So we have Survival Island Season 3 and Los Dangeles and some other things. And what I really like about this is they separated it into 3 different columns. So now if I switch over to create, I don't have to worry about accidentally opening the tutorial world anymore. I know some of you guys may have had that problem where you're scrolling through your games and you click on the tutorial world by accident instead of your top world, and it loads it automatically. That's always frustrating, so they kind of, I guess, found a way around that problem. And obviously, you can see the join button is blinking. If you scroll over to here, it'll show you all your games that your friends are in. I believe the painting means it's in creative, and the pickaxe means it's in survival, but I'm not 100% sure about that. I'm just assuming, because that seems like it makes a lot of sense. I'm not sure what the adventure mode icon would be, since I haven't really seen anyone use adventure mode on this thing just yet. So anyway, going back over here, we have our save options and stuff like that. That's pretty much exactly the same, so you can rename, delete, copy, blah, blah, blah. And again, you can still retrieve your Xbox 360 save on here. So we're actually going to go ahead and load up the world, but I'm going to show you guys some of the extra features here in the in-game, or out of the game features here in the menu. So we have the weather cycle. So if you turn this off, weather will not change, which is awesome. I've been waiting for this for so long for my creative world. So now I'm never going to get interrupted by the rain anymore. This is great for me. This is definitely my favorite feature of the new update, but I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. So going back over here, again, you can do all the same stuff. This was all in the old update. So we're just going to go ahead and load up Los Angeles in the city texture pack right here. So this one right here. And we're just going to load it in creative. Obviously, you can kind of switch back and forth. Now they kind of have like a little scroller thing. So survival to the far left, creative in the middle, and adventure to the right. And then again, peaceful and stuff, that's still all the same. So let's load it in creative and peaceful, because this is Los Angeles. It's a creative world. And I'm going to show you guys some of the new blocks and some of the other new features in the menus. So let's go ahead and get to that. So here we are in Los Angeles. And let's go ahead and get started with the menus before I go into the blocks here. So we're going to go to help and options. And the first thing that you guys want to check out is under settings. And then under options. Wait, no, it's under user interface. There we go. Classic crafting, so you can turn this on if you're playing survival, and you can get the crafting like it is on PC. I'm not sure how useful it would be without a mouse and a keyboard. It might be kind of chunky, so I haven't tried it yet. But if you like classic crafting, that's kind of hard to say. Go for it. But I'm probably going to stick to regular Xbox crafting and then just do only classic crafting on PC. That's just me, though. Anyway, let's go to something that's really cool. And if you open up your start menu, oh wait, no, if you open up your select menu, sorry about that, and you go ahead and click on host options, boom, this thing has totally changed, completely transformed. So as you can see, all this stuff is the same, where you keep your inventory, mob spawning, griefing, daylight cycle, blah blah blah. That's all the same from last update. The cool thing now is you can actually set your time. You can set it at day or night, and it'll kind of actually show you the number value that it sets towards what time of day it is. So I'll give you an example. If I click set night, boom, we're at dusk here, and it sets my number value to 13,000, and that's the number value for sunset in Minecraft. So that's pretty cool. And if you go ahead and load it back up, you can set it back to daytime, and that will set it to 1,000. So, and basically, if you have the daylight cycle off, even when you switch it, it won't change. So as you can see, the sun is not moving, and then moon was not moving either, I guess, or the sun set. So if you turn the daylight cycle back on, it'll start to move, obviously. So, I mean, that makes total sense. So moving down, you can switch your difficulty mid-game, which is cool. So all you have to do is just click out back into the menu, and it'll say set game difficulty too hard. And then, whoops, I always have to forget to go to host options here. So I'm going to set that back to creative, and you can do the same exact thing for survival or creative or whatever. So let's just say I'm flying up in the air, and I want to switch it back to survival. It'll just drop me on the ground here, as you can see, and boom, I'm in survival. So this is really cool. I'm really glad that they added this. They pretty much added everything that you can change mid-game. The only thing you can't do is switch your texture pack mid-game. So we'll see if that comes in a future update. Right here is another awesome feature that I didn't even realize was coming in the game. I don't know if I just missed it in the patch notes or whatever. But this is set world spawn. So basically what I can do is I just have to stand on a block, and it's just pretty much anywhere. So I can just pretty much stand on any block I want here in my world, and it will become the spawn point. So let's just say I want new players to come into the world and immediately be looking at the Alpine Mansion. So if I stand right here, I go to host options and I go to set world spawn point, click it, then exit out. It'll tell me that I've set my world spawn to the coordinates where I'm standing. So it's pretty cool. You could kind of already do this just with there's a couple of ways around this. So I was able to set my spawn points before, but it is pretty nice to be able to do it super easy now. Anyway, let's go ahead and move down the list here. So obviously weather, this is pretty cool. You can actually set your weather to whatever you want and also turn it off. So you don't even have to turn off the weather cycle for this. So if I go ahead and switch it to thunder and exit out, boom. It's raining and it's thundering out. So, and you don't even have to turn on the weather cycle to do this. You can just keep it off. So I'm going to take it back to clear, and boom, there we go. So I'm pretty much going to keep the weather cycle off at all times. If I, for whatever reason, want it to rain, I don't know if I'm doing like a skit or something like that, boom, I can just turn that on. So this is going to be off for the rest of time. And then the last few things are the same as they've been before. So we got mob loot, tile drops, and natural regeneration. So again, the new in-game settings and options and stuff like that is really cool. You're not going to have to leave your game to do silly stuff like this anymore. So it's pretty awesome. Anyway, let's get to some of the blocks of this texture pack. Or did I just call it a texture pack? Some of the update blocks. So again, this is not a huge update for actual blocks, or the physical parts of the game. So I'm imagining it probably took a long time to do the other stuff. So there's not too much stuff to show. So we'll be able to knock through this real quick. Starting off over here, we have iron trapdoors now. So those are pretty cool, and you're going to need a switch to get through those. Right here we have the 3 new kinds of fences. I was actually a little surprised that they didn't add any new biomes to this update. I thought we might get some a savanna biome possibly, or even a flower forest or a roofed forest. No new biomes in this one, so I was a little surprised by that. But we did get some new fences. So we have the spruce wood fences here, and we have the spruce. Wow, I can't. I just combined 2 different things. Birch. And then we have the jungle. So you can use these wherever you want. I mean, obviously in this texture pack, they don't, I mean, you know, these woods are a little bit weird. So in the default, these are all really useful, no doubt about it, for survival at least, and maybe even creative as well. And then obviously we have back here, we have the new door. So this is pretty cool and useful for creative mode. Right here is the spruce door in the city texture pack. It's all right. I don't love it. Don't hate it. This one right here is the jungle. I like this one a little bit. But right here, oh wait, no, hold on. This is the spruce one. Sorry about that. And then this is the jungle one. This is my favorite right here. There's a good chance I'll be using this one more than any other. I might still use the, what's it called? This door here, because I do still like the oak door in this texture pack a lot. So I'll probably still be using that one the most, but there's definitely going to be times where I'm going to be using this one, possibly for closets or bathrooms. So there's no, I guess, window that looks straight down the middle. Make it a little bit more private. So anyway, that's what happens here with the new blocks in the game. So again, not a whole lot in this update, so there you go. And then right here is going to be the I guess the beacon. So I'm going to show you guys how this works here. So something I have not mentioned yet is the stained glass, which is going to be probably the biggest block add to this game. So I'm really happy about this because, you know, stained glass is awesome for creative builders like myself. So I'm just going to grab a few of these here, as well as the regular glass. And also they changed the look of the glass panes in the creative menu, so that's pretty cool. Let's see. So basically how this works is you can actually change the colors of your beacons now. So if you want to hop up here, crouch, and go ahead and put a stained glass of your choice, any color, it'll change the color of the beacon. This one's obviously black, so if I want to go ahead and add a gray, I can do the same, or even a white. And the white doesn't even change it that much, actually. Does it change it at all? I don't think it does. So white doesn't change it. So Mythbusters right there, guys. But you can change the colors of the beacon. So maybe I'll put on a red beacon for you guys. But that's pretty cool. Obviously, this is a feature that I think we all expected to be added. So that was pretty nice that they added that into the game. But elaborating a little bit more on the stained glass here, this is awesome for me because I can add this to skyscrapers and start to add some more things to my world in terms of detail on my building, so I can choose from all these. I like I guess the shades that they chose for each one of these, so I'm a big fan of the black stained glass. I think that's just dark enough, but not too dark to the point where it's going to be like pretty good for tinted windows and things like that. So I am very happy with this in the city texture pack, which is the main one I use. Haven't had a chance to look at all of the stuff in all of the texture packs yet. I've been looking mainly the city and the default, so hopefully we'll get to that as we go. But guys, that's pretty much it for the update. Again, this was definitely the best menu update we've had in a long time. All the new features that we have, including setting your time, setting your weather, and stuff like that, that's long overdue. I was really happy that that stuff was all added. One thing I almost forgot to mention is that we have Book and Quill in the game now, so for all you adventure map players out there, this is for you. Basically, all you have to do is click into it. Let me see, I'll write TU25 on here, like that. Boom, and then you can sign it with your name and stuff like that. Sign and close, and there you go. You have your book. It's pretty cool. So I like this a lot. I think this is pretty interesting. So as you can see, you can open it up. It says TU25. You can click done. So again, for those of you who have adventure maps who like to add some story to your worlds, Book and Quill is perfect. I know someone who's going to be really happy about that. Anyway, we're flying over here to the city district, and I'm just going to show you guys a little bit on how you could change the Eclipse Tower so it's a little bit better with some stained glass. So basically, I'm just going to go through a little bit here and switch out some of my regular glass that I've been using this entire time for some black stained glass and see how it looks and see if it makes an improvement on the world. I think this is going to be something that's really awesome, and I think for the second Eclipse Tower that I have yet to furnish, I'm going to be switching out the regular glass for some black stained glass because it adds a little bit more of a tinted look from the outside, and that's going to be awesome for like privacy and things like that, and I just think it looks overall better. So as you can see, I just changed that entire wall to some black stained, and it just gives you that little bit of an extra tint there. That's going to be a really nice feature for the entire building. So, and we can even do this for all the other stained glasses as well. It's going to be hard for me to remember to call it stained glass, not stained clay. So we'll check out some blue stained glass as well, which I like. Pretty much I like all the colors that I went through. They're all good. There's not a whole lot of a difference between light gray and gray, so I don't know if I'm going to be using those too much, but I'll definitely be using black stained glass the most. I'll probably even be mixing up some of the other colors as well, like the blue and the red and green. I might even go over to the stadium and switch out some of the glass with some green and some yellow, since those are the colors of my stadium. But guys, before I ramble on anymore, I think I've pretty much covered everything that I have found here in the new update. Let me know how you guys are liking it. I'm really happy about the new menu changes and things like that, and also some stained glass. I'm happy about that. So guys, let me know, and that's pretty much it. If you found any hidden features or anything like that that I did not cover in this video, feel free to mention them in the comment section below. And I'm going to be coming out with probably a creative guide to this new update very soon, as well as a new Let's Build, so look forward to that, guys. But anyway, guys, it has been your friendly neighborhood Danlags. Thank you very much for watching my TU25 content update 14 and something else for PlayStation that I can't remember right now update overview video. Give it a like if you did enjoy it, guys. I'll have some more update stuff coming out within the next day or two, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace out.